If you smell what Oda is cooking, bro, I ain't gonna lie, this chapter is crazy and Oda did his thing with a giant size takeover, no pun intended, of Shonen Jump this week. We got a cover, we got a color spread, and man, this chapter is crazy. A lot of chaos is ensuing in this chapter. But before we even get started, make sure you guys do us a solid, drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell because we will be dropping videos on here all during the week. And of course, guys, you know, once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to reveal my face. So make sure you subscribe and let's get straight into it.
Hey, listen!
Now, the chapter picks up with a panel of Egghead Island, and we just see the fire blazing out of control. The whole place is going up in flames as the barrage of the Pacifista and the Marines continues. Of course, now we've added the Giants to that mix. But from here, we go swiftly to the Blackbeard pirates, Van Augur and Katarina Devon, and they've come across a sniveling Caribou, and he's asking to be taken with them to Commodore Teach, and they're like, hell no, we don't trust you. As a matter of fact, I got you in my sights right now, says Van Augur, and I'm not allowing you to come with us. Now, he's saying, listen, if you take me with you, I have valuable information that Teach will be able to use, and if he doesn't get that information, that's on your heads, guys. So you should definitely take me with you. He seems to be convincing enough, but only he knows, and the Straw Hats know, and of course us, know where the ancient weapons are. He knows about Shirahoshi. He knows about the Pluton in underground Wano. So, guys, this is really, really bad for the situation. You know what I'm saying? Teach already has basically caught up to Luffy in like a week by beating Law and getting his poneglyphs, capturing Garp. Like, this is not good. You know, if he gets information on the ancient weapons, this is really, really not good. But such is life. We move on. From here, we see the vice admirals telling people to pull back from the shore because the pacifistas are just too much. Not only do they have lasers, but they have the bubble shields too, and they just can't get past it. They don't know what to do. From here, we get the names of 3 vice admirals. Of course, we already know Vice Admiral Bluegrass, but now we get Vice Admiral Hound and Vice Admiral Guillotine, and they're trying to work out what to do. Bluegrass is just frustrated. She has absolutely no idea what to do. But Vice Admiral Hound here says, yo, is there any chance for maybe a buster call to come through? And I gotta say, this guy must be the dumbest out of the group because clearly you can see a buster call ain't happening, big dog. Like, you got Gear 5th Luffy. You got all kinds of stuff going on around you. The pacifists have completely turned on you. And you're worried about a buster call? Like, bro, buster call is out the door. Anyways, it's actually the main man, Vice Admiral Doberman, who comes up with the plan, and he says, listen, our #1 objective should be to get Bonnie's head. If we can take her out, then this assault from the pacifistas will stop. So there we go, Vice Admiral Doberman coming up with the plan. And from here, we actually cut to Vice Admiral Tosa, who responds to Doberman and says, don't even worry about that, big dog. I'm already in pursuit. This man is on the heels of Frankie, Atlas, and Bonnie, and he's actually attacking them with what he calls a Tosa Crunch. It is a double-handed, hockey-infused attack that apparently is stronger than even a Shigan. So we know that it will definitely pack a punch. But before he can even lay a finger on them, this man gets one shot with a club to the head. And that's when we realize that Dory and Bragi are here and they're looking for the crew. Yo, they made their way over here really quick. Everybody's super surprised. Frankie's never seen them before. Bonnie's like, there's giants on this island? Like, what is happening? And they're like, yo, what's up, guys? We're here. We're looking for the Straw Hats. You guys heard of them? And Frankie's like, hey, Straw Hat Luffy is my captain. What's your problem with him? What do you want with him? And they're like, oh, well, if you're Straw Hats, then we'll do whatever we need to do to keep you safe. We're actually in debt to Luffy. We just didn't recognize you guys because we checked the bounty posters, but none of you guys look like the bounty posters. Of course, Frankie is forever changing his look. Bonnie would not be on the Straw Hat bounty posters, and neither would Atlas. So therefore, they actually have no idea who this group is, but nonetheless, they got it worked out. Bonnie chimes in here and says, Luffy, Sanji, and Vegapunk are still back there, so can you guys go ahead and help them? And they say, absolutely. You know, we're going to go ahead and get you guys to safety. You're going to catch a ride with our homeboys over here, and we're going to go back and we're going to help Luffy. As a matter of fact, they say Luffy and Sanji are names that we haven't heard in a long time, and Vegapunk, isn't that scholar that everybody's always talking about? So yeah, they hitch a ride with the other giants, and Dory and Broggy, the captains of this crew, go on ahead to help Luffy, Sanji, and Vegapunk. Man, yo, this is gonna be so crazy. From here, we cut to Vice Admiral Urban. This is a very sketchy Vice Admiral looking dude with the teeth. They all come to a realization that Vice Admiral Tosa, yeah, this man, his communication went completely silent. So they're starting to get a little bit worried. They start to mobilize towards the island, and even Bluegrass is riding on top of a sea beast weapon because we know Bluegrass's fruit allows her to take control of technology. I'm assuming any type of technology. So in this case, she has a sea beast weapon, and they're riding through the sea. Doll is on top of it with her, and they're discussing like just how crazy this battle is. And Bluegrass mentions that their fortune just keeps flip-flopping here, right? Giants being on the island is really just bad luck. And she asks Doll here, have you ever faced a giant? To which Doll responds and says, my commanding officer a little over 20 years ago was a giant. And Bluegrass responds, oh, he was a giant. You must be talking about Saul. He was definitely tough. So there we have a reveal that Doll used to be on Saul's crew. I guess Doll, Saul, Oda kind of dropped a hint there, but there was no way anybody was going to get it. But that's still funny. From here, we cut to our main group of Sanji and Luffy and Vegapunk, and Saturn has actually crept back into the frame, although he seems to be in his full Zoan form, maybe he even his awakened form. I'm not sure, but he looks different. He's got a crazy look in his eyes. Sanji's taking notice of him, but Luffy and Vegapunk are discussing what is going on, and Vegapunk's telling Luffy, listen, guys, just leave me. I'm gonna die here, and I know you promised to take me off the island. However, there's things here that I want to protect, so go ahead without me. And he says to himself, I was hoping that Bonnie's command override would remain a secret until she's a little bit older. However, it is what it is. She'll be a target for the rest of her life now, so you guys have to look after her. Now, Sanji's really taking notice of Saturn, and he's explaining to us that it looks like he's basically given up any chance on even looking human. He's got a crazy look in his eye, and there's definitely poison all over his body because he steps on the environment, he steps on trees, and they're just disintegrating. So this man is in a completely different form. He actually tells Luffy before Saturn attacks to dodge all of Saturn's attacks because this crazy form has poison all over it. To which Luffy responds, no problem, and Luffy is dodging Saturn's attack with ease. While he's dodging Saturn's attacks, he's giving Sanji the command to take Vegapunk, get out of here. I hate this because I really wanted to see Sanji take on somebody powerful. So please don't let this be the end. But anyways, he's taking Vegapunk. Of course, Vegapunk is complaining. He's saying, yo, I'm in pain. Just stop. Just get out of here without me. Luffy's basically saying, shut up and take him. But while Sanji's attempting to escape, Kizaru creeps up behind Sanji, kicks him, and then he takes his laser sword and stabs Vegapunk again through the sternum. Yo, it is not looking good for Vegapunk right now, bro. This man got impaled by Saturn and Kizaru. It's not looking good, guys. Anyways, from here, Sanji gets back up on his feet. He grabs Vegapunk, and Luffy says, yo, take this man no matter how much he complains that it hurts. Take him out of here. And Sanji gets on his way. Kizaru attempts to go after them again. However, Luffy blows himself up to a giant size and grabs both Kizaru and Saturn by the face and tells them, you know what, you two? There's absolutely no way I'm letting you get out of here. Simultaneously, Vegapunk has a message broadcasted to, it seems to be the entire world. And he says, attention world, hello there. This is Dr. Vegapunk, the world's greatest and most humble scientific genius. That's definitely an oxymoron. And he says, I'm sure this message will come as a shock for all of you, but bear with me. What I'm about to tell you is the truth about the world. That is the end of our chapter, and there is no break next week. So guys, this chapter is hella hype, and it's just a setup chapter for what's to come in the next chapter. And Vegapunk's about to drop knowledge to the entire world. We already know that Vegapunk studied the Void Century. He studied the ancient weapons. Vegapunk knows more about the world possibly than anybody else besides the Gorosei and Imu. Like, Vegapunk is really about to put these people out, and I am here for it. Drop a like on the video if this chapter was hype. That's exactly what it was meant to be. It's a super hype chapter. Make sure you subscribe. We hit those 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna reveal my face, then we can really get this party started. Make sure you hit the notification bell so we can keep this discussion going during the week. This is your boy, SifuThatGuy, coming to you live. Make sure you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.